you $300.
No, there's your 300.
For what?
Welcome back to the 628 Dirt Rooster channel, where hobby beekeeping is a way of life. I got a call yesterday from a lady who is about 3.5 hours north of me and has what seems to be a very large hive in her house that has become fairly defensive. And after a fair amount of discussion with her, I don't think she has the means to cover the cost of this job. With the help of some of our generous subscribers, I'm going to go take care of this job on my own and gift her when I'm done. She thinks she's paying for this job. So thank you all for being so generous and helping out so we can do things like this. I spoke to this lady at length and to kind of suss out whether or not she really was in need, and I think she is. And so we're going to cover it, and we're going to gift her your donations at the end. So thank you all. Come along and let's go see what she's got. There's a beehive. Y'all, I'm generally a really good judge of character, even over the phone, and pretty well know when somebody is trying to play me. Look at this driveway, y'all. I could make it through here in 2-wheel drive, but I put it in 4-wheel drive just so I didn't spin and tear her driveway up anymore. This is in serious need of maintenance, and I imagine the house is probably gonna be the same way. So we're gonna at least bless her with a cutout. The driveway maintenance can't do so much for her there. You are beautiful.
No makeup, no teeth.
Ain't nobody care.
I scare all your customers away.
Miss Jackson, how are you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
There they are. During the day when it's hot, they get real active.
This has been going on for a year, you said, huh?
2
years.
That I know of.
Wow. I can hear them from here.
Oh, you can hear them in the house, in the wall. Watch out, don't get stung.
I'm gonna get stung. You ain't got to worry about that.
It don't bother you?
That's part of the job.
Yeah, but dang. Crap hurts.
They're noisy. Yeah, it does hurt. It looks like, what's all the staple marks? Is that where y'all had plastic on the windows?
Yeah. I was trying to be a good person, and I was letting some people live here for free because it's an old house, you know.
Yeah.
And, man, they trashed the house. They trashed the yard, all out through them woods.
Well, I'm going to walk around the house real quick and make sure this is the only spot we're dealing with. And then, this is masonite side. I don't want to take the siding off. I'm going to come look at the inside. Back deck's falling in. All right, so I think we got a good one here. Got somebody in need. fixing to help him out.
Oh.
I better be careful where I step, huh?
I just had that porch worked on yesterday, so it should be good and steady. Now this floor is bowed.
I see that.
But it's not gonna, we walk on it all the time.
Okay.
It don't give anymore.
It's possibly paneling over tongue and groove.
Look.
Well, that's
nothing in there.
That's an interior wall there.
Oh yeah, okay. Alright.
We'll see. I hope it's just paneling, but I see some gaps down there and bees aren't coming in here, so. What you want to do with these mattresses?
Just lay them over here. I can get that. Ooh. We can just swing it out. Now that hutch bottom right there, up the top to it's in another room. That is mine.
It looks heavy.
It is. Rat in here.
Oh yeah. Wish I had Pete with me.
When you're a woman that lives by yourself.
I hear you. You got it?
You learn to do crap on your own. Now.
I see a few in the window, but.
Yeah, and there's some up in the light. But I think they're coming in because I leave this door open during the day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's hot.
Yep, that's over wood.
It is.
Yep. Yeah, I saw the back porch fell in already.
With me on it.
No, you didn't get hurt, I hope.
But you know, I was practically raised in this house because my grandma and grandpa, you might as well say raised me while mom and daddy worked.
Alright, let's walk up this trim and see what we got. It looks like somebody's glued it to the wall.
I would not doubt it.
Yep, it's glued to
Probably them people that was living here.
Well, we're fixing to unglue it.
Well, do what you gotta do. If I have to go buy new boards later or something. If it weren't for duct tape and silicone, they wouldn't fix nothing. That's how they fixed everything.
These spiral nails on the trim. Man.
They just didn't care.
I see bees on comb right here.
Good grief. Let me get my flashlight. Oh!
It's gonna be messy.
Honey, just dripping out of it.
You good?
Yeah.
Don't overdo it now.
Oh no. Good thing there wasn't nobody here but me.
Did you come out of it?
I come out of it.
Shaking them off in the window so I can collect them without them being all underfoot. Look at that big old chunk of honey falling out of there.
Yeah. Oh. Make you want a buttered biscuit, don't it?
It does. I didn't see that one coming.
Both sides. spots on the right must be newer than those other ones.
Yeah, well that's honey over there. All that's honey. All this is old brood. That's just where the babies are made, are born.
Oh, okay.
The older it gets, the darker it gets.
Think about going to getting a big bowl and getting some of that big fat piece of honey thing right there, honeycomb.
Yeah, do it.
Have to show everybody if nothing else. Big hive, but I didn't know it was that big.
Yeah, we're not into the top or to the bottom yet.
They not wanting to fly off with that stuff there, are they?
They're covered in honey.
Oh.
You could, but the best thing to do is crush it all out and then jar it up. Won't have to deal with them. Dead bees still can sting though, so once they thaw out, get you some nitrile gloves or something to pick through it.
I wouldn't believe anybody would ride my
That mower ain't as fast as you think it is. Up here at 10 o'clock tonight, I'll be done with it. I'm too far from home not to finish it. All right, $300 what we said, right?
Mm-hmm.
$300 good with you?
Yep.
All right, well there it is.
Huh? No, I owe you $300.
No, that's your $300
For what?
for letting me have your bees.
No, as hard as you in there working?
No.
No. We'll
No,
just
that's
call
for
it
you.
even then.
That's for you.
We'll just call it even then.
No.
Yeah,
Oh no,
yeah.
that's for you. You got to take it.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah.
Be still. He's fixing to go down your shirt.
I have YouTube subscribers who give, and so that's a gift from my YouTube subscribers.
Well, thank you.
I can't promise you I'm gonna put the whole thing back together tonight because it's getting late and we still got a lot of work to do.
That's understandable. I wasn't expecting that.
So them bees, they'll still be alive by the time you get back to the airport
Oh yeah.
in the bag.
All that brood, most of that brood will still be alive. They'll still be hatching while I'm driving.
Put a little light on the subject.
Yeah. I won't argue with you there.
They're just bawling out of that corner, ain't they?
I'm removing their hiding spot.
Yeah, I sit on the tailgate for you.
I appreciate it.
I ain't no beef person.
I set it on the shelf in my office. It can be a display piece.
Yeah, I was fixing to say, if you got an office, that'd be a cool display piece.
Yeah. Almost caught that one in the face.
That's the end of it up there where you're reaching.
Uh-huh.
Good. Honey's a sticky mess, ain't it?
Yep. I don't normally recommend this, but on this one, if you're not going to use this side of the house, I'd open that window.
But I can't get out.
And let the field bees around here have it. They'll come in here and clean it all up.
Is there anything I can do to be helping you?
No, but I tell you, right from the get-go, you were a big help, because most of the time when I show up to people's houses like this, if the room's full of stuff, they just stand back and let me do all the work.
No, I ain't doing that.
You know what? You could take these boards outside. They're going to have to be cleaned off anyway.
All right.
You got nails down there, everything. Be careful and don't grab no biggies.
Yep.
So backstory on this. We commonly do benevolence work, and I put it out there that we don't because I just don't want people hitting me up that don't really need it. And there's too many people out there that will take advantage. And so the only reason I'm showing this today is because some of my subscribers donated, and I want them to know where the money went. If you're interested in contributing and you like this type of video and you want to send money, it will not go in my pocket. It will definitely go for the good of someone in need. The lady today, I got the feeling that she was genuinely in need. She sent me some pictures of the side of her house. I was like, yeah, this is the lady. This is who's gonna get this money. I anticipated about a 4-hour work day. It ended up being 7 or 8 hour work day on top of the drive. And so I told her, I said, you're looking at, and she said, oh my gosh, I can't afford that. And it wasn't in a way that I'm gonna see how far you'll come off your price. It was a way that I really can't afford that, and now that I see what it's gonna cost, I'm just gonna have to live with this. And I said, I was working with my brother and helping him on a project up there, and I was just standing over on the side just thinking how good we've got it. And I was just like, I said, all right, well, what can you afford? And she said, I think I could probably do $300. If I did any more than that, I wouldn't be able to eat and pay my bills. In her voice, I could tell that she was genuinely, that $300 was the limit. I mean, that was pushing it. And I said, all right, $300 and I'll be there tomorrow. So at this point, she thinks she's paying for my service. And so I show up, do the job, and she is stepping and fetching the whole time. Let me help, let me do this, let me do that. And she's in her 70s. And I was like, no, ma'am, you know, you've hired me to come do this job. Don't even worry about it. Don't, you know, I'll handle all this. No, I can do it. So she's moving furniture and doing everything she can to help. And so about, I don't know, 3/4 of the way through the job, I said, well, let's go settle up. So we go sit out on the front porch, and she gets a cigarette and starts digging in her pocket, comes out with her little $300, and as she goes to hand me hers, I hand her mine, and you see what happens in the video. She's confused, and it doesn't really hit her right away. So I took the camera, went back inside, and I can hear her out there on the porch crying, just a little soft crying. And I was like, kind of got me choked up a little bit. I was like, I can't go back out there right now. Let her have her moment. So she was just eternally grateful, incredibly touched by your generosity, and thank you for being subscribers to this channel. Thank you for giving and trusting that I'll do the right thing with your donations. Appreciate that a lot. It means a lot to me. You're all, we've got some great subscribers to this channel, and it's just another testament to how good y'all are. And that's where your blessing went. So we'll do more of these as funds allow, and as we run across people that are genuinely in need. So the reason these funds were sent to me to begin with was I did a live stream and I talked about wanting to help the victims from the hurricanes in Florida and North Carolina and places like that. I looked around and reached out to a lot of folks trying to find, and my initial idea was to help beekeepers. I was going to help beekeepers that had suffered a severe loss, and I was going to try to take some nukes out to them. Well, in my checking around, I couldn't really find anybody. I found some beekeepers that had lost some hives, but beekeeping is a bit of a luxury for a lot of people, and that's the way it was that's the way I perceived it to be for the people that I was able to find that did have a loss. I'm sure there's some that were genuinely in need that could have used help getting started back up, but I couldn't find them. So, and also the cost for me to run out and help 2 or 3 people, which was all I could find, was just astronomical when you consider the drive time and the hotels and meals and fuel and all this kind of stuff. It wasn't feasible for me to even it would have been a waste of everybody's money. Anybody that donated, you would have wasted 75% of whatever you donated would have gone to travel expense. So as I rethought my situation, and I was on the phone, it really kind of hit me all of a sudden when I was on the phone with this lady. I was like, that money needs to go to this lady. I'm looking for somebody in need, and here she is. She's presented herself to me, and that's where it went. So there's the whole backstory, very long-winded version. And if you stuck around, thank you. Hope you enjoyed the video. This is actually the job that I blew my knee out on. I gave away a free job at $300 and blew my knee out on it, which I'm still in physical therapy for. So, so I paid for it in more ways than one, but it was worth it. And Miss Jackson is very appreciative to all you people. And me and her are good friends now. See y'all.
On the road, headed back to New Orleans, driving in the country past old-timey scenes. Big birds were singing in the tall willow trees, mighty fine. 3 words written on a paper bag: I miss you, was written in a message in black, thrown in a van 2,000 miles back, a better time. And how many souls and times that I've told of places that I'd wanna be, and how many days when I could have stayed instead of just getting up to leave. And given we make time, I'll meet you down the line. A long coat, walking on a New York street, a pack of crushed cigarettes that fell to her feet. Well, ain't it odd how some people meet, but that's the truth. And 2 pictures buried in a guitar case, underneath the music sheets all over the place. I caught a glimpse of the sweetest girl's face I ever knew. And how many souls and times that I've told of places that had lacked to be. And how many days when I could have stayed instead of just getting up to leave. And given we make time, I'll meet you down the line. And all the days from now to then, if they never seem to come or to go, will find me in your memories that keep you from getting so low. And given we make time, I'll meet you down the line. Down the line, we'll meet up down the line. Down the line.
So tell me, what town is this?
Decatur.
This is in Decatur?
Mm-hmm.
We're in Alabama? No, Decatur, Mississippi.
Decatur, Mississippi. I think there's a Decatur in every state.
And you grew up out here?
Yeah.
What y'all did? Y'all farm?
My grandparents did, the ones that lived in this house. But at the time, this house was across the road over there. We had it moved. But yeah, this is all family land. They farm. Mom and Daddy didn't farm. They both had jobs, you know.
Where'd you retire from?
Oh, I was a surgical technician. And I've been retired. I've worked in Meridian. I've been retired for a few years now.
All your kids out here?
I've got one that lives in England right now because of her job. And one lives in Decatur in town, not far out of town, and one lives right behind me.
What's the job market like around here?
Kind of slim.
I noticed that town of Hickory I drove through earlier, there ain't nothing there.
Mm-mm. And Decatur's about the same way.
Just a dying town.
Well, it's a small town, and there's nothing here to offer. People go to, you know, the nearby biggest cities like Philadelphia and Meridian and places like that for, you know, the big jobs, you know.
I saw a few big houses on the highway. It must have been doctors or lawyers or
And
something.
there's a lot of them. I wonder all the time. As a matter of fact, I have said so many times, how in the world does somebody that lives in Decatur, Mississippi afford to build houses like that? This house ain't much to it, but I'm not in debt up to my eyeballs, and I pull them out of the yard, you know, and come right back in behind myself with the lawnmower. And every day I do another little section. And I finally got it. Main thing was to get around the house cleared, you know.
What's the little house out front?
That little shed back there.
Little playhouse out front, or?
Oh, yeah, it was a little tree house. My grandkids lived out here at one time, and that was built for them to play in.
You ever get any hummingbirds on your feeder?
Sometimes, yeah. No, this year it's been kind of rare though. They're not as many this year as they've been being.
Welcome back to the 628 Dirt Rooster channel, where benevolence is a way of life. Benevolent work